please. Thank you.
Constantine! Constantine! Nobody's here. The old woman keeps asking me over and over again, where's Constantine? Where's Constantine? She can't live without him.
She's terrified of being on her own. Horrible weather. 3 nights.
There are waves on the lake. Huge, great waves.
It's so dark out there in the garden. They ought to tear down that stage that's been there for years. I remember walking past it just this morning. It's barren. It's stuck there, bare of the pulse of the skeleton. When I passed by it this morning, I heard a person in there, almost as if they were weeping.
Yes.
Let's go home, Masha.
I'm staying here tonight.
Masha, please, our baby is hungry.
Nonsense! Matronia will feed him.
It's not right, Masha. This will be his 3rd night without his mother.
You've gotten so bored. There was a time when you used to just air your theories out, and now it's just baby and home, and baby and home. And that's all I ever hear from you.
Let's go, Masha.
You go.
They won't let me have a horse.
Yes, they will. If you ask them, they will.
Fine. You'll be coming home tomorrow.
Yes, yes, tomorrow. Now stop nagging. What's this about, Mother?
Oh, Patricia wanted me to tidy things up a bit. I'll wait. Old people are like children.
Well, I should best be going. Bye, Masha. Lena.
Oh, go on, go if you're going.
Constantine. Yes.
Who would have ever guessed or imagined that you'd end up a proper writer, Constantine? And now, thank the Lord, here you are, getting paid by the magazines. And you turned out quite handsome. Dear Constantine, you're so kind. Can't you show a little bit more affection towards my Mashenka?
Leave him alone, Mother.
She's a good girl. A woman doesn't need much, just a kind look. I know from personal experience.
See? Why do you always have to make him angry?
I feel sorry for you, Masha.
What good use is that?
My heart aches for you. I see everything. I understand everything.
Don't be ridiculous. There was a time, unrequited love only happens in novels. It doesn't mean a damn. All you have to do is get a grip on yourself and expect nothing. Just stop waiting for the tide to turn. Once love has dug its way into your heart, you just have to gouge it out again. Once they transfer my husband to another district, trust me, I'll have forgotten him in a month. I'll just have to just rip it out by the roots.
That's Constantine playing. Means he's depressed.
The main thing, Mother, is not time to lay eyes on him. Once they give my Simon his transfer, all the old troubles will be ruined and blotted out. It's just all so ridiculous.
4 mouths to feed at home now. And flour's gone up 2 kopecks a pound.
Keeps you on your toes.
Easy for you to say. Money doesn't keep you awake.
Money. My dear boy, after 35 years of practice so relentless I couldn't call my soul my own day or night. I managed to save no more than 2,000, all of which I spent on my recent trip abroad. I'm cleaned out.
Have you still not gone?
How can I? They won't let me have a horse.
Ugh, I wish I never laid eyes on you.
You made so many changes, turning the drawing room into a study.
Yes, it's better for Constantine's work. He can step out into the garden whenever he feels like it and think of it.
Where is my sister?
She's gone to the station to meet Trigorin. She'll be back soon.
Oh, if you thought you needed to send for my sister, then I must be seriously ill. Well, funny thing, I'm seriously ill, but the doctor won't give me any medicine.
What do you fancy? Valerian drops? Soda? Quinine?
Ah, here we go with the moralizing. This is working.
Is that for me?
wanted to. Bahom Kia Bulu. Back in my youth, I wanted to become a writer, but I never did. I wanted to become a good speaker, and I was hopeless. And all that sort of thing, you know what I mean? And I used to take so long summing up, even I'd break out into a sweat. Yes, I wanted to get married, and I never did. I wanted to live in the city, yet here I am, ending my life in the country, and all that sort of thing.
Wanted to be a district counselor and succeeded.
I didn't want that. That just happened.
Complaining about your life at 62. Even you must admit it's not very gracious.
And that's the argument of a fulfilled man. Because you're happy, nothing else matters to you.
Want to live is just foolish. Every life must come to an end. It's a law of nature. You have some sort of rebuttal to that argument?
Well, that's the argument of a fulfilled man. Because you're happy, nothing else matters to you. Just leave me alone.
We're keeping constant in his work.
No, that's okay. Doctor, do you mind if I ask you, when you were away on your travels, what town was your favorite?
How'd you know?
Why'd you know?
Wonderful street life. You step out of your hotel and the streets are seething with people. Then you drift with it, quite aimlessly, up and down, to and fro. You integrate with it, blend with it in psychologically, and then for a split second believe that a single universal soul, like the one Irina portrayed in your play, oh wait, I mean Nina portrayed in your play, is actually possible. Speaking of Nina, where is she? Where is she and how is she?
As far as I know, Doctor,
I heard she's living a rather peculiar sort of life. How did that come about?
it's a long story.
Give us the short version.
Well, she went to live with Trigorin. You know that much.
I do?
She had a baby, and the baby died. Trigorin lost interest and returned to his former arrangements, as might have been expected. Not that he'd ever let them lapse, but somehow, cunningly and spinelessly, kept them all going at once. As far as I can tell, from what I've been told, Nina's private life has been a complete disaster.
What about the theater?
Even worse, apparently. She made her debut in a holiday resort just outside Moscow, and then went on a provincial tour. Throughout that period, I never lost sight of her. For a while, I followed her wherever she went. She always took leading roles, but she played them crudely, tastelessly, shouting her head off and waving her arms around. Occasionally, you could see some talent in her shouting or in the way she died, but only very occasionally.
So she does have some talent?
Hard to tell. I'd say so. I went to see her, but she'd never see me. Her servants wouldn't let me into the hotel room. I understood the way she felt. I didn't insist. What else can I tell you? After I came back, she started sending me letters. Warm, intelligent, interesting letters. She never complained, but I sensed she was profoundly unhappy. Her sick, overwrought nerves showed in every line. Her mind was a bit disturbed, and she signed herself the Seagull. In Rusalka, the miller calls himself a raven, and in the same way, she kept repeating in her letters that she was the Seagull. She's here now,
What do you mean here?
in town, staying at the inn. Foster's been to see her, haven't you? She won't see anybody. Medvedenko assures us that he saw her last night out in the fields after dinner.
That's right, I did see her. I bumped into her when I was strolling through town the other day. I bowed to her and asked her why she hadn't come to see us. She said she'd come.
She won't come. father and stepmother put up watch rods all around us. She can't even get near the house. Doctor, how easy it is to be philosophical in the book and how hard it is in life.
She was a lovely girl.
What?
Lovely girl she was, I said. District Counselor Patricia was actually a good friend of hers.
Oh, you old codger.
Oh, we found us at the back of the station.
Yes, your mother's voice.
Oh, we're all getting old and bad enough then. But you're still young, my dear. I'm so jealous of your liveliness and your grace.
You're just trying to jinx me.
Hello, Patricia. Not ill again, are you? That's not very good. Masha?
You recognize me
Of course. You married?
ages ago.
Happy? Irina tells me you've forgotten the past and aren't angry anymore.
Horace has brought the magazine with your new story in it.
Thank you. It's very kind of you. Oh, greetings from all your admirers. Everyone in Petersburg and Moscow is raving about you. They want to know everything. How old you are you dark or are you fair? And for some reason, everyone seems to think you're no longer young. And as you publish under a pseudonym, you're as mysterious as the man in the iron mask.
Are you staying?
No, I have to go to Moscow in the morning. I have promised something for a short story and an anthology, the usual old thing. Weather's not very welcoming, is it? Maybe tomorrow, if it clears up, I'll go down to the lake for a spot of fishing. Which reminds me, do you remember that spot where we performed your play? I'd like to take a look at it. I have an idea for a story. And I need to take a look at the setting, refresh my memory.
Sister, will you please let my husband have a horse? He needs to get home.
Have a horse, needs to get home. They've just been to the station and back. They can't possibly be dead.
Well, there must be other horses. I'm trying to reason with you.
Masha, I'll walk, really.
Well, in this weather, off we go, everyone.
I mean, it's nothing, really. It's only 4 miles. It's just the baby at home. Goodbye.
All right, we'll walk. It's not a check. Don't, let's hurry, everyone. They'll be calling us to dinner any minute.
When the long line of evenings would draw, and you'd always play a game of lotto. You see, it's the old lotto set we used to play when we were children, when our mother would play